So good morning from Mohawk Trail State Forest. As you can see, we're slow cooking breakfast on the wood stove this morning. It's not super hot. And I had this pan on the top of the stove for a good 10 minutes before I put the egg in. Oh well. It's cooking, just slow cooking, that's all. And sticking, unfortunately. We're just making a simple breakfast. Some pan scrambled eggs, a couple of sausages, and that some of that ham that I made yesterday. I want to see if I can slice this ham a little thinner. I don't know. Kind of thick. Nobody ever told me I knew how to operate a knife. There we go. Look at that. Almost. There we go. Alright, let's put this on the pan. Yeah, the egg stuck to it. I don't know why. I don't mind the annoying sound of the fridge running in the background, but this is the breakfast. We got my pan scrambled eggs, a couple of sausages, could be cooked a little bit more, but I got hungry, and a slice of ham. Let's see how this ham came out. Not bad. A little dry. So yeah, the pan didn't get quite hot enough, but oh well. Anyway, I'll check back in with you after breakfast. Yep, I'm over here at Savoy. Decided to take a little drive over here and see what this place looks like in wintertime. Never been here in the winter. I wanted to come and stay in one of their cabins in the wintertime, but they haven't opened them since COVID. So, I guess they took out the little outhouse that they had during COVID and never replaced it. Whoa, the snow's got some deep spots here. Could actually do well with my snowshoes. Anyway. decided to hike over to the campground and see how that area is looking. If see if I can get to the cabin area and just see what the cabins look like this time of year. Be kind of fun. We'll see what it's like. By the way, I found my good battery for my camera. The really good, the only good one I've got left there, the original manufacturer one instead. It was sitting in the center console of my car the whole time. I just tossed it in there rather than putting it into a bag or anything. So that's what we're running on now. Been in the car for a couple days, so it's got pretty cold, so I don't know how good the charge on it is, but we got it. We're using it. And so far it's working. Well, the campground road is plowed. That's good. And it looks like they also use parts of the campground as part of a snowmobile trail system. Very interesting. Looks quite different in the winter. See if we can get all the way out to the cabins. That's my objective. And just see what the campsites in general look like. Boy, if they plow this out, they could plow out a few of the campsites too and let people stay here. I would do that in a heartbeat. They just opened up some campsites. Throw some porta potties up if they need to have facilities here. Works for Hancock Campground, that's what they do. Oh boy, would I love this. Just to come up here and spend some time up here. Okay, looks like this is where they stop plowing. But this is the road up to the cabin, so where I'm headed. Oh, well, what a shame. I even got the cabins nicely plowed out and everything. I could have just pulled my car right into one of these parking spaces there and set up camp for the few days here. Oh, these are nice looking cabins too. And looks like they do have electricity, which is good. An important aspect. Definitely a nice area. That's a nice cabin right there with the whole winding driveway up to it. That's pretty cool. Nice view of the pond. Yeah, I would love to see these open again. But they took out the porta pot, or actually the outhouse here, so now they won't open them. Oi. A guy at the ranger station at Mohawk Trail State Forest, so did say they were hoping to break ground this year on it. Building a new bathhouse here that's going to be heated and everything like the one up at Mohawk Trail, so crossing fingers that they can actually get it done in a year and get these cabins open. Nicely plowed out too. Nice view out there. And coming down here, we got the last cabin on the road, which is probably the one I'd want. And I know nobody will be driving by or anything, but I'd take any of them happily. If I can get any cabin here, I'd grab it in a heartbeat. So, Massachusetts, if you're listening, the great promotional video if you let me come in and stay in one of these cabins this year. I'll do a really good talk for you on the YouTube channel here. Last cabin. Yeah, this would be a nice place to stay, for sure. Oh, locked up, blah. Nice big chimney there too. Okay, so this is cabin 3 that I'm at now. And yeah, it seems to have the nicest view of all of them. You get that view right over the pond out there. So cabin 1 is the most isolated. Cabin 3 has the best view. And so far, I've only been able to confirm that cabin 4 is the only one that has power lines hooked up to it. So I don't know if the other ones have power or not. If they have underground power lines coming in or not. I'll confirm that before the end of this video, if I can. So far it looks like cabin 4 is the only one that actually has electricity. And cabin number 4 is the nicest looking, but yeah, clearly has power coming in. I don't know about the others, but this one clearly has power coming in. But it's different from the other cabins too, so the other ones may have their power coming from underground. I don't know. This one's quite different though. Ah, oh, boy. It'd be nice if they'd open them. So yeah, cabin 4 is the nicest looking one and has electricity for sure. Can't say for sure on the other ones. Cabin 3 has the best view. Cabin 1 is the most isolated. Alright, and we got some chickadees over here. Somebody threw them some seeds down there or something. Interesting. Oh. And to start working my way back to the car. It's getting cold out here. I'm freezing. I wasn't dressed for hiking. Yeah, there's no camping right now. Ah, boy, I wish they'd plow out some of these campsites and let people stay. That would be so awesome. Like I said, I'd hop in my van and I'd be out here in a heartbeat. Wouldn't even hesitate. I don't even need facilities. I've got them on board. But it's closed. Nothing I can do about it. Anyway, back in the car, getting ready to continue on. I want to get see if I can get some shots of Mount Greylock in the snow. The winter landscape Mount Greylock from the overlook at the hairpin turn. And don't mind that beeping. It's just my radio stuff. And then I'm going to head down to Walmart because I've got to get a couple of things there. You'll see. See what I'm getting shortly. A beautiful winter landscape out here. It's just the top of the road leading down to the hairpin turn. And they got a real nice view out here. There's Mount Greylock. There's a solar farm out there too. Looks like someone needs to go out there and clear some of the solar panels off though. Winter in North Adams. 1297. This will probably work for my slow cooker. That's something I definitely need. So maybe a cheap table to keep in the back of my Subaru all the time. Ain't not hurt. If you're wondering if you're staying at these cabins where you get water, this is where, right here at the ranger station. There you go, tank of water, about 4 more bundles of firewood. Hopefully that'll give me enough resources to get to the rest of this trip now. We'll see. Made it back to the cabin again. Usually the first thing I did, well, after getting the firewood in, is I got the wood stove stoked back up again. And yeah, that was a fun little trip. Good to see what Savoy looks like in the winter time, and got to see how the snow-covered Mount Greylock. And now I got a cool little table. This will work. Yeah, this will be a nice addition. Like I said, this will live full time in the Subaru. So whenever I need a table, I'll have one. One little corner over here didn't peel off. All right, yeah, that looks good. Nice looking little table. I think it's going to be a good addition to the setup here. $10 or $11 for it. Not bad. Not bad at all. too bad looking. So take that off. Yep, it does have batteries. There's a little pull tab here to activate that. So it's got power. Here you go. And it works. Put my hand on it. Yep, temperature's going right up. Beautiful. All right. And for those of you watching from Canada, yes, you can do centigrade too. All right, excellent. Let's see. There we go. Perfect. So when I use my slow cooker next, or anything else involving meat, I now have a meat thermometer. Just going to give the probe a quick washing, and it should be good to go. All right. So I think that's where we're going to end today's adventure. We got quite a bit done today. So I wasn't expecting to be on that little bit of a drive. Oh, that fire feels good. You should see this fire here going. Alright, I just turned the controls on the fire down a bit here because that was going a little bit too much. But yeah, it was a fun day. Got a lot done today. Good to see Savoy in the wintertime and everything. So, and of course, no camping trip apparently is complete without a stop at Walmart. So, anyway, alright, well, thanks for coming along. Remember, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button down there. I would really appreciate it, and you'll get to see a lot more of these kinds of adventures coming up. With that, remember, slow down, enjoy life, and always be kind. We'll catch you guys in the next one.